Arknights fans can finally rejoice as new information has finally come out for Arknights Endfield after a very long wait. They had a technical test or a beta test quite a while ago, and it left a lot of people feeling kind of meh about the game. They didn't feel like it stood out enough. They didn't feel like the combat was good enough, but they did just come back with brand new news of a beta test, a new teaser, and they dropped this 15 minutes of gameplay just recently. And I'll be honest, I really like the UI here that they're using for the character menu. I think it's actually pretty unique. I like the color scheme. I do like the layout. Some people might disagree, but I think it's actually quite different compared to some of the other gacha games out there right now. And to be honest, the thing I'm the most excited for is the characters. The 3D models are some of the best in the gacha industry, right up there with Girls Frontline 2. Now, I will admit I'm not a huge Arknights fan. I don't like tower defense, and to be honest, I like 3D models and, action kind of games that are, chibi based and stuff like that. Not to trash on Arknights, as it, is a huge gacha game. I do recognize some of the characters, but I'm not a huge fan. And to be honest, looking at the open world here, it does really stand out compared to some of the other open world gachas on the market right now. I mean, it's not too anime-esque. It's got a very futuristic style, and I'm really digging what they did. It looks very, very cool. No, I'll be honest, I still am not digging the combat. I don't think it's that interesting to me. I mean, it looks like they revamped it a little bit from the gameplay trailer, but it's hard to tell. I think if I do get into their next upcoming beta, it would be a great test for me to see how it feels and if they have improved anything on it. But for right now, it doesn't really interest me. But to be honest, this game is more of a build the biggest factory and farm everything you can simulator compared to an action combat type of game. So maybe not everybody's worried about the combat in the first place. But again, going back to the visuals and the open world itself, I think this is one of the, I'm going to say, best open world anime games I've seen so far. I actually am really, really digging these visuals. Now, some people might say I'm glazing, but to be honest, I don't know. I like it. I like the style. It looks very good. I mean, maybe not as good as, I don't know. I like it. I think it's probably the best I've seen so far. It's a pretty unique open world in my eyes, at least, in this very saturated gacha space. Now, I will be honest, this game really wasn't on the map for me, even, with all these changes. I like the changes, but what really, really interested me was the fact that they decided to collab with Starset, one of my favorite rock bands. And it's just so funny to me to see like a Chinese company collab with a band like this in such a, like, the gacha genre is so niche, like so many people hate on it, and I find it so funny that they were able to just collab with Starset. It's not like a whole new song made just for the game, it's just a collab song, but the fact that they even use something like this on their trailer makes me so happy. I really hope that they do collab in the future and make an official song for launch. This is like the perfect band for their game. It's all futuristic, and I really hope they keep doing more. And it's really got me interested. So, you keep bringing Starset in, you got me locked in. I'll swipe on this game for sure. Now, if I get into the beta, I will continue to cover Arknights Endfield, and I do want to put it into my gacha rotation, give it a try, because I do think it's looking okay. I have faith. Again, some of the best models in the industry, and a pretty unique open world. The 15 minutes of gameplay, I'll have to see more, get my hands on it when the beta test comes out, hopefully. But Arknights fans, rejoice.